YouTube, what's up? LaShawn Wiggins, BSC, back here with another video. We got L Beats on the beats. You can find L Beats on YouTube. He got those fire beats, as you can tell. Today we're gonna go over Sundell Growers. Ticker symbol SNDL. Ticker symbol SNDL. In my position today, I am up 3.57%. That is equivalent to $4.20. $4.20. Before we even go on into that, I just want to give a shout out to all my future bosses. I want to give a shout out to all my future bosses in the beginning stages right now, being an entrepreneur, taking a leap of faith, breaking away from the system, breaking away from the rat race, breaking away from the regular 9 to 5. Fire your boss. I love like-minded people, such as myself and you. I love you guys. I know what you're going through, making that change. I know the rejection you're getting. I know the no's you're getting. But you're still pushing through all of that. Through all of that, you're still pushing through because you see the vision. You see the vision, and you know it's right there. I want to give all you guys a special shout out. I see you. I see your progress. And I want to thank you for showing your progress, because people need to see the behind the scenes of success, not just the end result. They need to see the beginning stages. It motivates people. Check this out. Let's get into this. All right? In this video, we're going to also go over what is an entry point. What is an entry and exit point? And when should one take profits? In my case today, with Sundell Growers, I definitely was trying to take profits. You know, I jumped into this position because it's part of the hype. You know, this one, GameStop, AMC, it's part of that Wall Street thing, where everybody jumped on the stock and they made it go up crazy, all right? With that being said, one of the reasons why this stock is not really moving, right, like we all anticipated it to move, is because, number one, it came off the hype, and it started to correct itself. And what I mean by that, what happened with GameStop, AMC, and these hype stocks is not normal, right? Without that, it wouldn't have happened on its own, okay? Despite everything going on with weed or marijuana, however you want to call it, starting to be more popular in a lot of areas and laws are being passed, right? The one thing about the weed stocks is, at any given time, the federal government can just step in and shut the operation down. Will that happen? I don't think it will. You have a lot of companies out here, such as Sundell Growers. There's many different companies out there, okay? So Sundell Growers is not really like a really bad, shitty company, but also it's not the greatest, right? There are some marijuana stocks out there that's doing good despite what's going on in the market. But with all that being said and done, I like to choose my stocks and make my positions based on the chart, okay? So earlier today, I had a limit sale in this position. It's very funny because I had a limit sale. I had a limit sale for 117, and could you believe? Look where it stopped at. It stopped at 117. 117, and it just needed a little more push, and I'm pretty sure it would have clicked and sold, right? But nevertheless, I do believe that the stock will push a little more, just a little bit, coming Monday. This happened in after hours. For those of you who don't use Robinhood, for those of you who don't use Webull, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I even mentioned that name while I'm doing this video. But But as you can see, for those of you who don't use Webull have after hour trading, and this 117 happened in after hour trading, okay, which stopped at 8 o'clock. We all know that the market closes at 4 o'clock, but with Webull after hour tradings, you can't continue to trade after 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock, giving you 4 more hours for those of you who are at work and you don't have free time and you free from 4 to 8 or from 6 to 8 or from 7 to 8, whatever it is, until 8. You could get on here and you could trade, baby. Because I know a lot of you want to trade, you want to do it by yourself. Even though you should get training first. Don't just jump on here with no experience. All right. What is an entry point and an exit point? All right, a good entry point and exit point. So let's just say we was looking at this chart and we was following it, during the trading hours, right? And I'm gonna show you guys a great entry point, right? A great entry point. And basically, all the entry point is where you're gonna jump in. All right. With everything that's going on, where are you gonna jump in? Okay. So let's just say I was involved in this play, and you see here at the high, it hit 112. This is the high, right? And then it started trending down. With me knowing what I know, as it's trending down, we wanna kind of wait to see what's going on. All right. So one might had entered right here. It wouldn't have been so bad. That would be a good entry point. Let's just say if you was watching it and your adrenaline is rushing and everything's going on, that would not be such a bad entry point. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because the price dropped very low from here. All right. And we know the behavior of stocks. If you haven't learned already, what goes down, that phrase you hear, what goes must come down. Well, in the stock market, we got that phrase, but we also got the opposite of that phrase, okay? So we know that. We know this already. What goes down will, go back up, right? So with that being said, with the knowledge, one would have waited and saw that this is a great entry point. This is a great entry point right here. Okay? Now you see this, you see all this trend up and went up? See all that trend up? Now I want you to see something. Look at this. Here's why that is a great entry point. Okay, you see this? Now let's draw a line across. You see the percentage where that's at? It's about 18-ish right there, around there. Okay. You see the trend up? Look at the percentage gain. Okay. Now let's just say you was nervous and you missed the downtrend, and as it's going up, you got in right here. That won't be so bad either. Okay. Now let's talk about exit points. All right. On the exit point is what I try to do. I try to get out on the top of the play. That will be my exit point. And basically exit means is you're going to sell. You sell your position from the low point. Okay? Now watch this. You draw your line across. That's about around the 9-ish, right? And then you get all that upside, right? See all that percentage? Sell. You be in the green. That's basically what day traders do, okay? Such as myself. We look for the stock market going down. We love when the stock market go down. We love when a position goes down. You know why? Because we wait. We wait for that right time, and we jump in, and then we jump out. Now, sometimes our emotions will get the hold of us and we won't jump out. Like me, I got a little greedy. I could have took my rule. We're going to talk about your rule when it comes to profit taking. I could have took my rule around here somewhere, but I wanted more. My emotions. All right. Once you get that established with yourself, when it comes to you finding your entry point and you finding your exit point, you want to have rules made for yourself and rules that you stick to, because I'm telling you right now, if you don't have the rules, your emotions will run away. Your emotions will run away. So one of my rules I try to have, I look for anywhere between a 2%, to 5% move. That's what I look for when I trade. When I short term, like day trade, swing trade, I'm looking for a 2 to 5% move. A 2 to 5% move. I'm looking for anything more is a plus. All right, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I get greedy, but I'm working on it. Right, I'm working on it. You gotta pinpoint what are your mistakes and work on it. Right. Once you have that, and once you make that rule, you must then know you must study what is support and resistance. So when it comes to this line here, which is 95, we have to look to our left and see what was the lowest point that was next to 95. And that would be, what was it, the 100? 100, around here. We're going to go past that. The next over here. 1070. Okay, so we know that's our most recent support to the 95. All right. We're going a little further back, just a little bit. 1080, just a little bit. The next one, 113. All right, so we know around about 95ish, 90, that it would have been around. It would have been getting ready to bounce, and we also would have been comparing. Look at the RSI, right? The MACD and the price. Remember, when that RSI drops below 30, that is a great entry point. Anything below 30 is great. 30 or 30 good, 40 good, but below 30 is awesome. When it comes to selling, look at the RSI, look at the MACD, the high point. All right. Let's get that other high point, the 116 or the 117, I should say. It's so funny it didn't sell. It probably would have sold, but it was like, when it hit 8, it was like, shut down. All right, so we went over what is the entry point, what is the exit point. You should make rules for yourself. All right, here we go. I want to touch on this. When it comes to stock picking, know what you're doing. As far as, for me, I can pick any stock and play with the chart. But a lot of you guys just pick stocks because you heard about it on TV or you hear people talking about it. But you got to know what you're getting into, before you do that, because you can hear about this late. And when a bunch of people are talking about a stock, you might jump on the train late. You might jump on when it's at its high point, right? And you need your money by that day or later, and you jump in, and then it does this on you. Because your entry point was wrong. And now you all the way down here, and now you praying for a miracle. You gotta wait. And it might take a day or two, or a week, or a month. Right? Then at some point you might sell, but you just want to get out because you're not thinking properly. Do your own research when it comes to these stocks. Keep in mind that all stocks, it doesn't matter the stock. right? They do this. They do that. They do this. They do this. They do that. All right. All stocks do that. Okay. All of them do it. So don't sleep on no-name stocks. I hope I was able to help you with some tips. And I'll be waiting till Monday till the bell opens at 04 o'clock. For those of you that know, there's also pre-market hours on Webull, and it starts at 04 o'clock. And for those of you that can't wait that long to trade and you want to trade now, you can hop on the Cash App and trade you some Bitcoin 24 hours, or you can trade you some Forex. Forex is 24 hours of Sean Wickers BFC. I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later. Bada boom, bada bang. Wow, look at me now.